Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to use some white yarn and create two gorgeous little ornaments using yarn and some leftover Halloween decor and a leftover wreath. Stay tuned guys, this is so simple and easy to do. So I had this little wreath that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think you get a pack of 4 or 5 in a package. This little tree from Dollar Tree and some white yarn from Walmart. And this is one of those projects where you just sit back, put your favorite Christmas movie on Hallmark, and just relax. So you're just going to start off by wrapping the yarn around the wreath. It's better to do it in sections because it's easier to get it to wrap around. So just cut a piece and start wrapping. You never really tell where you end and where you begin. So doing this saves a lot of headache of trying to get that yarn through. And another easy tip for doing this is put 2 fingers behind the wreath and put the yarn through your fingers and just pull through. That way it's not getting snagged on that wreath. So you want to give this a pretty good coverage, going around multiple times until it's the thickness that you like. I saw this little ornament at Walmart and I fell in love with it. I knew I could recreate this. Before you put your last row of yarn on the wreath, you're going to want to make a little handle for it. And just take a piece of yarn and tie a knot the length that you want it to hang. And then you can hot glue the little tails to the wreath. And then you can just take your yarn and start wrapping it around on either side until that's covered. And that will secure your little handle. Once you have it the thickness that you want it, now it's time to add that little tree. And all you have to do is just add a little bit of hot glue on the stem and poke it through the yarn into where the wreath is. And it will secure it down with the hot glue. Then grab your favorite ribbon or Christmas ribbon and make a little bitty bow and put that at the top of your ornament and you are done. Cutest little ornament, and most of it is probably made with items we already have in our crafting stash. For the second little ornament, I'm going to use these pumpkins that I had left over in that same yarn. You get so much yarn that you can make so many different kinds of yarn ornaments if you would like. And I just think they're so beautiful and soft and bright and so much fun to make. So I started by taking the stems and the little picks off of these, and I hot glued 3 of them together. You get 4 in a pack. And I saved the other one for the end. So just hot glue them, and then you're gonna start at the end and make a little, this is always hard for me to do, maybe you guys are better at it, but add a little hot glue and start twirling that yarn around. Hopefully your Hallmark movie is still on and you can just sit there and enjoy while you wrap this little snowman. And this is his body. The pumpkin we set aside is going to be his head. So you can make the bottom of this thicker if you want, and then the middle section a little thinner so it looks like it's graduating up, because the head you're only going to wrap once. So once you have the body the way you want it, you're going to take that last pumpkin, you're going to give it a little coat of white paint. We're painting the head because I only want to put one row of yarn wrapped around it, and I didn't want the orange showing through. So once that dries, I had mine on a skewer. I just cut the skewer and I used that to push into the body to secure it and added a little hot glue. If you don't have a skewer, a toothpick will work perfect here. Once I had his head secured, then I did the same thing. I wrapped just one row of yarn going all the way around the top. Then I thought it needed something. I wasn't quite happy with how I wrapped the bottom of this, so I went and grabbed one of my little log discs, and I just hot glued that to the bottom of this. Kind of makes him look like he's standing on a piece of wood. Then I grabbed my favorite buffalo check ribbon. I made him a scarf. And I made him some earmuffs out of, I can never remember what those things are called, but you'll see what I used. Just some pom-poms and, gosh, I cannot remember what those are. I always go blank in my videos of what those are called, but you'll see. I just think this adds a little touch to this. Plus, if you're bad at starting off the bottom like I was, it hides that. And I made a little hanger by tying a piece of yarn in a knot and then just wrapping it around his little neck, and it's hidden by the scarf. Once you find the ribbon that you want to make his scarf out of, a cute thing to do is when you wrap it around and glue the scarf down, just take your scissors and cut the bottom of it, and that'll make it look like little frayed edges. I kept mine real simple. I didn't give him a carrot nose or eyes. I just wanted a simple little snowman. And there's both the ornaments hanging on this little tree I made. Check out that video if you haven't yet on how to make this cute tree with just 2 trees from the Dollar Tree and a bucket. It only costs $3 to make. I think they turned out so cute. They'd be great for gifts or just to hang on your tree. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, guys. Bye, y'all.